All right, I found this route that is pretty good with like supply chests and cash and alchemy crates and all that that you could theoretically run, and once you get like the time down, learn all the chest spawns and get used to it, you could run about 60 minutes, which is the respawn time for chests. When you take a chest, it's 60 minutes after you finish clearing that chest for it to respawn for you to be able to clear it again, roughly. So this is like the best route I found for that. So this is a good way to get like crafting reagents and like food and cooking and alchemy supplies. Get your tannin, get your sandpaper, that kind of thing. The issue with trying to gather those and finding a route to do that is, as far as I have been able to tell, it is RG based. So you can open the chest and it could be any of those. Like you can't find like a specific chest that gives you tannin, for instance. It's just a bit of RNG. So I decided to take the approach of, hey, I want to find a route that gives you a compact area to go through, and all the chests will be there. So this is going to be the route. You'll start up here in Brackwater. As you can tell, I'm level 54, so I can go through this really fast because I can like two-shot the mob. So if you're low level, it might take a bit longer. But you start up in Brackwater, and all you do is you go down the Shadow Mine after Brackwater. You just go here, swing through Shadow Mine, grab the chest here, go up to Walsham. After you go to Walsham, you go down here, go through Dust Meadow and Keller Farmstead. Swing up here, get these farmsteads and bog area here. Then you're going to go down to Daybreak and then down to Salt Hollow. So you just zigzag between Brightwood and Everfall. This is the best kind of route I've found, that when you get to a location, there's a lot of chests, so you can go do a quick little loop and grab them all. So boom, 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 like down to here. And depending on your time stuff, if you hit like this point and you're at 60 minutes, you could just recall the Brightwood or whatever. And then like in terms of fast travels, the reason why this is also not bad is because you could fast travel here or the here and start there. So theoretically, if you wanted to, you could skip Brackwater, TP here and do Shadow Mine and just go from there, just depending on how fast you are. But that's roughly the route. I'll kind of throw up some images here to kind of show the route. And then once you get to all the locations, like all the spots. And yeah, this is like the best way I've been able to find like these types of items. It's kind of RNG, and I also wanted to make sure that I did a route that wasn't like pure high level, because you could go to like an elite zone and Great Cleave like up here to like Lower Svikin and get like a lot of chests, but then you're fighting level 50 elite mobs, and it's a lot harder to just speed run. So this is the best that I found, but if you know of any better methods or any better locations or routes, please let me know, because I'm trying to find a good one, and this is more so just the best I found so far, and it seems pretty solid. I had one buddy of mine run it, he had a lot of drops, and then yeah, I have sped up footage here that's going to show you all the drops, so I'm going to run it now. As you can tell, I have no reagents here, so I'm going to run it, and then there's going to be a sped up portion, and at the end of the sped up portion, I'll show you what I have, so let me know what your thoughts are with it all. All right, so this is the end, and this is what we got. Beyond all the weapons, Aloth, ignore all that. We got 140 tannin, 144 sandflux, 168 crossweave, 143 weak solvent, 18 fine sandpaper, 149 coarse sandpaper, 32 shell dust flux, and 11 rested tannin, as well as all this alchemy stuff with all these motes and all these cooking ingredients, 23 and all this stuff. So we got a lot of, like, we actually got a good amount of drops from all this chest. The issue, and we mentioned this before, is it's RNG based. So like theoretically, we could next time we run it get 200 tannin and only 14 sandflux. Like it could be something like that. But on the bright side with this route, what I think is the best method is you get a group of 5 who all specialize in different things. Like one person is doing leatherworking, one person is doing alchemy, one person is doing cooking. Just do it even up to 3 guys. Because if you run it that way, and the guys give me all the tannin stuff I need for my leatherworking, I give the the weaving guy all the stuff like all the solvent, and the Stanflux guy to the guys doing all the iron stuff, whatever. Then like theoretically, instead of 140, this could be 400, was 420, wherever math is 3 times this, right? So either way, like you could trade it that way, where I give them all the solvent, they give me all the tannin. And because there's 3 of us running, that increases my yield a lot. If you did it up to 5 people, you could get like up to 700 tannin on a route like this if you average this with 5 people, right? So there's definitely pros and cons, but I think that'd be the best way to do it is you run 5 people who need different things and trade it that way and increase your amounts a bit more, and it'd be more worth. But this only took me 45 minutes. I went from the route I did up here all the way down to here, so I just kind of bounced around. Took me 45 minutes. Now remember, I am a high level, so I like one-shot everything, but if you do it with a group, even if you're low level, you should still be fine. And yeah, I mean, really good route. I got a good amount of resources for a quick 45-minute route, and I could sell half of this and make a few hundred gold as well. So definitely recommend. It's a good spot. Check it out.